Hello, and welcome back to Lantasia. Today we are going to be doing a little all things landscape. So what I'm going to do is show you something that you can do with a little area that you're kind of uncertain on what to do with it or how to kind of use it to its, I want to say advantage, but I'm pretty sure that's not the right word. But how to kind of maximize the use of your space using the landscaping tools. Yeah, so that's pretty much what this video is going to be today. So stick around. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll jump straight into it. So the first thing you're going to be doing, of course, is clearing the area. So I'm just going to shake some trees, eat some fruit, and remove the trees from the area. So I have a clear space that I can work with and hopefully come up with some sort of idea to show you guys how to maximize your landscaping tools. So in most of my videos, I am going to be speeding up this process when I get to the editing part, just to help kind of speed this along and make it not so boring for you guys. So yes, I'm just removing the trees like I said before, and removing all of the flowers, and yeah, we're going to work with it from there. So that is the area all nice and cleared, ready for us to redesign. So I'm just going to open the Island Designer app and start landscaping. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to get the cliff construction out, and pretty much gonna start making a sort of rectangular square shape. This doesn't have to be like exactly this every time you do it. The more kind of misshapen it is and the more different it is every time you make a sort of cliff area or waterfall area, it makes it look a lot more natural. So again, this is just a very rough design. This doesn't need to be done to copy it exactly the same. This is just to kind of give you an idea of how to kind of work and use these tools. So I'm just going to add a second sort of layer to this, and I'm also going to then expand the bottom layer again, as I feel like I needed just a tiny bit more space to work with. Again, it all depends on what you're kind of aiming to make and build with the design, so just kind of play about with it. If something doesn't look right or feel right, just add a bit more, take away, just do what kind of looks and feels right to you. There's no real right way of doing it. Like, you can see me placing it in some way and then changing it again. It's just kind of what looks appealing to sort of my eye. That's why I change a lot. But yeah, so once I've done that, the next sort of thing that you're going to be doing is getting out the waterscaping tool, and then we're going to add in our lovely waterfalls. Obviously, as you can see with the top layer, I don't have many options of where I can put these little waterfalls, but I actually really like the single tiled waterfalls. I do think they're actually really pretty and can look really nice once paired with the right sort of items and shrubs and things to go around it. It can look really nice. So again, then I'm going to go to the lower level and make this like a 2-tier waterfall. I love these and I think they look really pretty. So just something like this, really nice, really subtle, and it really does add a lot to the kind of aesthetic of this little area. I'm then going to also join this waterfall with the one that is with the pond that's already there. And then I'm just also, as you can see here, I'm just starting to curve off some of the edges just to make it look sort of a little bit more natural, and sort of playing about with what I can take away and what I can add. So just like that, as you can see. And then obviously I'm going to join up the water to the other water, as I said. I'm then gonna add a little, we'll call it a pond or of some sorts to here. This just kind of pulls it all together. You don't really need to do this, but for me it's kind of what makes sense to this area. So what I'm just gonna do now, I'm gonna add some shrubbery and plants and items to the area just to kind of give it that finishing touch. Things like that, it can pretty much be anything you can come across. Like I've just gone around the rest of my island and picked up some bits that I thought, oh, I can actually move somewhere else and it doesn't need to go there. So yeah, this is honestly with the item placing and things like that, it's just kind of places you go, and if it doesn't look good you can always change it. Again, just play about with items. Don't be afraid to try things that you think might not actually go, because you can be really surprised. But yeah, so this is pretty much the finished product. It actually looks really, really pretty, natural, and it didn't take very long to do either. It took about maybe 5-10 minutes. Just look how gorgeous that really is. So yeah, so that's pretty much this video all done and dusted. This is how I kind of maximize my tools for landscaping. Again, if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I am receiving again a lot of love from people, and it's really nice to see. If you haven't followed already, please do leave a comment down below, leave a like, I really do appreciate it, and of course we'll see you again in the next one. Bye!